Well. Yes. It must be a Monday night, everybody. A Monday night. And yes, I'm in casual clothes tonight. No suit. Still no pants. They're overrated, everyone. Yes, welcome. And yes, it's not the match game tonight, everyone. It's not the match game, but we do have a special guest on tonight. And we're going to do two giveaways tonight. Two giveaways. One for my members only, and also for you guys in the chat, my subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. Now, you guys have been here for a long time, and I appreciate all of you. I really do. I got both microphones behind me. I don't think I need a microphone tonight. But anyway, you guys have seen me all over the place. Dave Letterman, The Gong Show, America's Got Talent. I perform at baseball games. And yes, I'm open to anything. Parties, any type of party. I'm always performing here. And it's good to see everybody in here tonight to root on. Tom Does Disney. Yes. So what I'm going to do tonight is that we're going to talk a little bit about Disney with him, some random stuff as well. I'll incorporate some of your questions for Tom, if they're good, only if they're good. And I'll incorporate that tonight. And also I'll get into some other things, some things that are new in Disney that we're talking about. I'll bring up some pictures and so forth. But again, thank you all for being here. I see a lot of you in the chat already. Yes. You're probably wondering, do I still have social media? And the answer would be yes, everyone. Here are the socials. You've seen me on Instagram, Anthony_Molarman. Yep. We got a Facebook group, everybody. Anthony the Molar Man. That's growing every day. So go check that out. Anthony the Molar Man on Facebook. You'll find that in the Facebook group. And also, if you want to be a member to the channel, all you got to do is click that link above, everyone, that pin message. You can become a member to the Molar Man channel for less than a cup of coffee. And we got 30 of us in there right now. And I appreciate all of you as we're going to do a giveaway for you. And yes, we also have the original Molar Man. Look at him, everyone. That's him. Yes. Awesome. We're going to have a good time tonight. Let's just run through and say our hellos to everybody to start out. But first,
how you doing?
Yes, that's what Joey says. How you doing? We got Wendy D in here. How you doing, Wendy? Marty M. Yes, Marty's one of the greatest mods. I appreciate you. Jessica Disney, you do a great job too. Sean Urban is in here. Sean was just in Disney not too long ago. I'm sure he's feeling it now. He's home. John the Barber, look at high and tight, John. Yep, that's it. Share a dream come true. I was just talking with you. That's right. Yeah, I see you in there. Lorna coming in from the UK. Good to see you, Lorna, staying up at the wee hours of the morning for us. Wendy, darling, how's everything out there in Chicago? Doing good? That's awesome. Lindsay Cornforth, how you doing, Lindsay? Oh, Lindsay, I think you're going to have another one, or you just did, right? Oh, my gosh, your family is growing by the second. Yes. Triton is in here from Maine, and I know AAU Triton is going to be making that move to Florida not too long from now, right? I'm jealous. From Maine to Florida, Triton. That's an amazing move. Patty is in here. Good to see you. Michelle Camara. Yeah, she lives a few miles up the road where I was actually born. That's incredible that you're in here, Michelle. Good to see you. Zippity Doo, Doug. That's right, Doug. I saw you. You got Diz Our Dream coming on Hump Day, don't you? I saw that on there. That's right. Oh, my goodness. Chad Jackson made it in. How you doing, Chad? Always good to see you. Michelle Williams is in here. How you doing, Michelle? Good to see you, Michelle. And Mike Beachman. Also mods for many channels. He does an excellent job. And none other than Pierce Sargent is also in here tonight as we're closing on 50 of us in here so far. All of you have been such a wonderful help to this channel. I appreciate it. Everything you do goes right into the channel. Mike Wazowski, good to see you as you come in from Chicago as well. And as we do our game shows, people get to meet other people by seeing them, put names to faces. They become friends. Many of them become mods for people. And we keep doing it. It's been 2 years so far we're doing that. But on occasion, we do things like this, where we simply have a stream where we can talk to a Disney creator and also do giveaways. So that's what we're going to do. That's right. We're going to do that. All right. Kaylee Main, how you doing? I don't know if I said hi to Kaylee. She's in here too. All right, everyone. So let's talk a little bit about who we have on tonight. He's been an inspiration to many. We go way back to I met him on Instagram first, I believe, and then I followed him on YouTube. But let's bring in a friend of ours. We know him as Tom Does Disney, everyone. Go check him out. Here he is, Tom. Let's bring us up full screen. There we go.
What's up? There you go. That's nice. Good job.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Yourself.
Yeah, you're good. Doing better.
Good.
Doing better. Thanks for coming on, Tom. I know you got a busy schedule. And
no, not for you. I'll be here anytime.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for saying that. Tom. Yeah. So, Tom, how many consecutive days have you gone live? Have you been keeping count?
753, 54 today, I think.
That is amazing. Yeah. And you've never lost your phone and say, "Oh no, I can't do it."
The closest that ever came was one night. It had all just really kind of slipped my mind. I had a long day, but I ended up getting a text, thankfully, from some people who watched the channel. They're like, "Are you,
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's it goes over. I don't want to jinx myself, so I don't talk too much.
I know, but I'm just saying that's hard to do because some people.
It is.
It gets tiring. I mean, I only do once a week, and sometimes I gotta push myself to do it.
You've got a big show. You got a lot of people to worry about. Luckily, I just have to worry about me, myself, and I.
That's the hardest thing, Tom. Is
I know
the planning of a show because things an hour ahead of the show, someone will cancel or something will happen. Someone's not hooked up right. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, that is. I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah. So thank you for helping me out in the beginning stages of YouTube because I was one of these ones debating whether to do it during the pandemic because we all were stuck in our homes for a while. That's how I discovered you. And I thought I could bring some of my talents and some fun to the channel. And you explained a lot of the things that we needed to do. And I put some of those into practice, and it does take time, but it seems to be working. So thank you.
It's nice. It does seem that if you're dedicated, like you and Crystal, especially, you guys are you just consistently gaining subscribers, and it's because you do the proper things. You put the effort in. That's where it starts. But if you're not putting in the effort, then And you did such a genius thing, like by bringing people on. New people got to see you. They got to say, "Oh, okay, I like this guy that hosted my favorite creator tonight. So maybe I'm going to watch him now." And through you, they probably found other people they liked. It's such a symbiotic.
That's the only way people would find me. So what I do, as you know, is I have people on my show. There's 6 celebs and 2 contestants. All I say to them is try to invite your friends to watch you play. And if they like what they see, that brings in viewers to my channel. That's the only thing I ask. And some of them have stuck. Some of them, I guess, don't like some of my content because sometimes it gets a little out.
Nobody's for everybody. I mean, at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, you cover kind of a wide margin of things. Like I've seen you live at fairs. I've seen you live down here at Disney. I like the shorts where you're just doing what your real key talent is there, like and then of course there's this, which is like almost it's like your hype man. This show, it's like the way that you can get all those other cool things that you do into people's like living rooms.
Yeah. Welcome in, Octavia. I saw you. Welcome in. Amy G is in here, and Theo Samigo made it in. Molly made it in. John Edinger made it in, and Yo Ho Ho Green Giant came in. 60 of us in here, Tom, and I think they're all here to see you.
No, hit the like button. Make sure you guys are giving Anthony some support. He just passed 5,000 subs. He's giving you some cool stuff tonight, which I'm excited. I don't even know what's being given away tonight.
Tom, I'm giving away your fish tank, Tom. I'm giving away your
I had a feeling it was going to be something that was mine. Is that why I'm going on? Because it's like going to be something that's mine that's given away.
No.
That's so funny.
So Tom, just tell my group. A lot of them here probably know you, but about your channel, you go live almost every day, but it's a lot of different things too. Just tell them a little bit.
Yeah, that's funny, man. You had me crying there a little bit. I just do whatever. Every day it's kind of. I like to do Disney, right? So obviously it's Tom does Disney, and at some point, hopefully we can focus back on that stuff. But I am in the parks pretty regularly. For anybody who doesn't watch me, I love doing that. Instagram's the spot to follow me for the food, what's happening. I'm usually there at the opening days of things. I try to check out the festivals, give people the proper information about where to waste your money in terms of Disney's an expensive place to eat, guiding people in those kind of directions. It's really my core.
Sure is expensive. I'm trying to get back down there, and I think we're trying to make plans Tom. I'm being pulled in so many other directions. We got a place on the west side of the Florida, and I'll make it back. Just need some things to open up.
It's waiting. It's only in a lot of ways, it gets better the longer you are away from it. It gets more.
It's true. The excitement builds up. I know. It does.
A lot more.
Now, did you hear anything about January 9th of 2024, Tom, of the dining plan coming back?
I did. I'm very excited. Yeah, I didn't think that was something that Disney was going to bring back, because I thought that, they had found this kind of what I felt like was a new pattern for things. So it's cool it's awesome. A lot of people left a lot of money on the table with the dining plan. They would end their trip and have X amount left over of this, that, and the third. Did you ever use it?
Yep. Every time I went, I would do it.
Okay, cool. So
Yes, once my family did it the first time, we continued to do it because we liked it, and we can't go back to the old way. And we like having reservations. We like going to certain restaurants, and I'm someone who likes to do everything when I'm there, but I feel like it's time to go back, wash up, and go out to a nice restaurant tonight. So you got to pace yourself to do that. You know what I mean?
That's true. Did you ever find yourself in that situation where at the end of your trip you had a lot of those, what were they called? Quick service credits or snack credits or whatever?
Yeah, we did. We got what, 3 a day back then. So it was
sure.
Some of the snacks were huge, so it was almost like a meal. So there were some cases where I would go to lunch or dinner and not be completely hungry.
Yep.
But at the end, my wife, for instance, would fill up on all these bananas and fruits from the commissary on the way out.
I had friends who the last few days of their trips, they'd have 20 of these snack credits, and they were just buying Mickey pretzels for everybody. I've never used it. It's a funny thing because I know a lot about it and I've been around people using it, but I've never personally used it.
Yep. No, I absolutely loved it because I think the planning is a lot of the fun too, because even though something may be like Ohana might be booked up for the time you want, and you keep looking at that same day every day, 50 times a day, boom, it opens, and it's the satisfaction. Yeah, you know what it's. Yes, you know what I'm saying.
Well, Mike and Lisa. That's when Mike comes down, I always crack up because that's such a core of what he does. Is he really waits for those reservations to open up that are hard to get. He comes down with so many of them.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Yeah. It's almost like a game.
I know.
It's like a game.
So we know you're pretty much an expert on the food of Disney. Did you know that Japan's coming out with a new restaurant? Did you hear that?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be where Tokyo Dine. So if you were to think about Japan, the upstairs part was split into 2 sections. The back is Tempanetto, which is the hibachi.
Mm-hmm.
The front was Tokyo Dining, which was more of a traditional kind of a sushi thing. And now they're going to bring in a legit. I don't know much about it. Adriana had kind of schooled us all in the mod chat that day.
Yeah, I know.
She knew what she was talking. I'm excited because I just like new things in general. I also haven't gone to the, there's Japan also opened right before COVID. It opened up that downstairs place too, that Takumi Te, which is like almost as expensive as Victoria and Albert's.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's interesting, like how many restaurants are constantly changing and open. Woody's Lunchbox, like just opening. It's always something.
Yes. And the park reservations, that's what Jess is talking about. Yep.
Gone.
Yeah. So there's all these new things happening. I just so what I did, Tom, let's look at a few things first. There's some things going on in Disney. Let me see if I can bring a few of them up. They're kind of newer. Some of them came out just on Mother's Day, actually. This might be something you may have heard of. Have you heard of the what's it called? The Hey Disney. I think it's in the rooms. Let me see if I can bring that up. You see that?
Oh yes, yep. It works on Alexa, right?
Yeah. It's a device used in the room.
Yep.
Now, have you heard of anyone using this yet, or maybe someone in the chat has used this?
Yeah, I know some travel planners who got a kind of a first look at it, but I don't know anybody who stayed with it in their room yet.
So this is what you can do with it from the room. You can actually get towels or toiletries. Like you can just say, hey, Alexa, we need towels to room 222. And then they'll get the towels to you, or stuff like that. So
Something else.
you can make reservations. Here's where I think it might be a problem, Tom. If you have kids in your room who like playing with it, next thing you know, there's tons of room service coming. Or
Disney has to have thought. I mean, I hope they've thought about that, and there's some way that it can recognize, like.
Oh, Lindsay.
So Lindsay, there you go. Let's hear about it, Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay, tell us what you used it for, or did you use it? Now, I know you can get different characters to talk on it. Like, let's say, for instance, you ask it, what's the weather for today? Like Olaf will come up and say, it's cold out. Or, you know what I mean?
Yes, I've heard that.
It is so cold, I lost my blank. That's what Olaf would say. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go ahead, Pierce. Fill it in.
Long as it doesn't talk in the middle of the night. So that would mess me up,
Oh, come on. Like you're like kind of, you imagine if you just had to get up for like a mid bathroom break and Mickey Mouse was like, have a good time getting back to bed, fella. You'd be like, okay, thanks, pal.
Did everything come out okay? I know.
Yeah, the magic is calling. Or he wakes you up like that, kind of, The magic's calling, fella.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's something new. I think Art of Animation has it. I'm not sure if Port Orleans Riverside has it yet, but yeah.
Well, that's also a great place to, as you brought up that point, it's a good, if there was any resort to test it at, to really get an idea of how difficult it could be having kids around something like that, Art of Animation is the spot. So they're thinking it through at least.
Yeah, so that was just something I noticed that I don't know if people are talking about it. But a few snacks came out also over Mother's Day. Maybe you may have seen these.
The Beaches and Cream.
Beaches and Cream. So this is the Bouquet Shake. Look at that. Oh my gosh, there's a piece of cake on the top.
Outrageous, right?
Yeah, and there's the $15. $15.
Yeah, which if you think about it, it's really, especially since you're getting a whole slice of cake at Disney prices, it's almost $7.50 for the milkshake and the slice of cake isn't bad.
Wow.
Right?
Is that that for one person? I mean, that looks like it's...
So I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they've had those for a while. That mason jar is pretty close to a normal ball like mason jar.
Yeah.
And that cake is a good slice of cake. So I think it's probably for two people or one very hungry person.
Oh my gosh. Alexa, bring ice cream. There you go. That's not how to do it, John.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, oh yeah, Alexa, can we have more Mickey waffles? Next thing you know is like a pile of them at your door.
Sarah J., you have 3,000 calories. I think you'll have to get one of those motorized carts for the park that day. That's a lot of food in your stomach. Wow.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's insane.
Here's something else that came out yesterday at the Boardwalk Deli.
Yes.
This is the raspberry croissant with a little bow on it.
Yep. So interestingly enough, that little mini bow is they use that at a few places, but most notably is at the Grand Floridian. They have that on the Minnie Mouse cupcake. So when I saw it, I immediately thought about that cupcake, which has been there forever. Have you been to the Boardwalk? Had you? I should have said ESPN Club back when it existed.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I actually was in one of the shows.
Okay.
Cool. They used to do trivia during lunchtime, and I got in on one of the. Go figure, right?
Oh, that's rad. So they're turning that place into a cake place, and they released a few pictures of like what that's going to be about.
Yeah,
looks very, very cool.
A cake place, huh?
Yeah, it's a famous person or company that it is. I wish I had more information, but I know that it's going to be a big, giant cake place. I mean, with sit down and eat cake. It's crazy.
Dessert on the boardwalk. Man, goodness. Mm-hmm. So if you're staying over there and just walking by all those restaurants, that Italian restaurant over there, I remember, Tom, you eating there one day, and then my family went down and we ate there too. It's good.
So good. It smells incredible when you walk into Trattoria.
Fresh pasta, handmade. Yep.
It's good.
Awesome. Yep. Let's bring up some other. Okay, this is at Pineapple Lanai, a Dole Whip float.
Huh.
Look at that thing.
So I know about this. It's $13.50 because it's got the Banffy sparkling rosé in it.
Okay.
So it's an alcoholic float.
Oh, there you go. There you
Yep.
go. See,
Yep.
oh, alcohol in it. That's still good.
Well, I mean, it explains at least the price, right? Because you'd look at
Yeah,
it and you'd
I
say,
know.
what was in there? Gold?
It looks so refreshing. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Yeah.
Yep.
My gosh. What was the other one we had here? We had the
Oh, dude. So I walked past that place the other day and I almost got that little habanero one there with the
yep.
mango. Oh my gosh, I wanted to.
Oh,
I just couldn't fit it in. But it just even now looking at it, mango soft serve with that little habanero kind of like
that looks so good.
seasoning almost. Oh, it's crazy.
Look at that. 3 different ones. Dole Whip floats.
Yeah.
Those
Dole Whip floats.
swirls on the water. Is that what that's called? I forget what the name of that is. Swirls on the water.
Swirls on the water. It's right next to the Rainforest Cafe, right, like adjacent.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's really, really cool. They also have that same soft serve with a BB-8, like he has a little cone and a little white chocolate BB-8 on top.
Yeah.
That just came out too.
Oh my gosh. Yes. And I think I got one more here, Tom. Let me see if it's just a
Oh, so I asked about this. Look at it, man. You're doing me justice. I can just talk
because these are
about
all
this
brand
stuff.
new. They're all brand new, Tom.
I know.
Yeah.
So I just asked about this the other day when I was in Hollywood Studios. So this is the POG Juice Gelato.
Yep.
It's it's pineapple, orange, guava, which is Disney's famous for the POG juice. This is it in a gelato form, and it was the flavor of the day at the cart down there near Muppet Vision.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I almost got that too. I just couldn't fit it. That's why I need like 2 more people with me at all times so I can at least try all these things.
Well, the summertime is coming, or it's already warm there. So these are all things people got to think about how to stay refreshed, and these are all cool items to look for. All right, Tom. So here we go. We're going to start out with our first giveaway tonight. Okay, these are for my members only. Okay, I got 30 members, Tom. What I did was I wrote down all 30 members' names, and I'm going to have you pick a number between 1 and 30, and I'm going to go through and point out the number you picked, and it's going to be a name. Whether they're here or not, they're going to win, because what my member is going to win is an Amazon gift card, some Disney stickers, a Molar Man, what do you call it? A tag for your luggage, and some Buzz Lightyear stamps. Okay, there you go. So 4 things,
dude. Sick.
This is for
I am thrilled to be able to be a part of this.
1 through 30. I got everyone's name written down in front of me, and they're all scrambled up though. And I'm gonna go through and whatever number you pick, I'm gonna pull the name.
We all, you're like the blueberry stand on the side of the road, man. We trust you enough. We don't have to worry about you tricking us.
No, this is members only. So there's only 30. And those are the people you see highlighted in green in the chat and have a star next to them.
Yeah, now they've got a star. It changed. Yeah. Hey, puppy dog.
Hey, corn dog.
Giveaway.
Corn dog Jimmy is in here.
Cool, buddy. Well, if I have to pick a number between 1 and 30, I'm going to go with the GOAT number 23, representing, of course, Michael Jordan.
Okay, let's go 23. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my gosh. This person might be in the chat tonight. Chad Jackson.
We saw Chad.
I did see Chad in here. Good. How you doing, Bloomin' Cheesa? Chad, are you in here? Because last time Chad actually won something months back, and he deferred it.
Not this one.
Chad said yay. He said yay. He wants this one.
Not this one.
I think the other one was
this one.
I think the other one was pink ears. I think I didn't want those.
Man. I felt you out through the force there, Chad. You need to accept the gift now.
Chad, look at him. I'm here. I see you. Chad is cool. Here. That's awesome.
The whole chat congratulating Chad too. Look at what a great group of people. Everybody's so supportive.
Yep. Chad. So there you go, Chad. You know how to get a hold of me, Chad. 74 of us. You get that as a member to the channel. And anyone else can be a member. I told you guys how to do it. It's less than a cup of coffee. It keeps the channel going. But Chad's also been a big supporter, and I appreciate him. Yes. Welcome in, Suzanne and Cindy Pettit. I see you in there. Yeah, walking in here. Yeah, we're talking Disney still. And also, Tom, there's a few other things I wanted to bring up that you may have seen as you've been going through Disney. Look at this.
Oh, I know. Did you see the line for this sucker the other
No,
day?
no, tell me.
Oh man, hey, so John just I think became a member on your channel there. Check the chat,
John,
or what does that mean? He did something in the chat.
No, he's been a member for 9 months. That's what thank you, John.
Oh, cool. Oh,
yep. Pierce has been
so
a member 10 months. Yes.
So how do they show that off, Anthony? Do you know?
Yeah. So let me get this off of here. When
No, I want to talk about the Cinderella bucket too. But this I've always been so interested in this.
Lindsay,
are these guys?
Months. Yeah.
Are they the ones doing that?
Yes.
So
let's say they became a member like 11 months ago, like Lindsay did. On the bottom near her super chat, it'll say highlight how many months you've been a member. So next month it'll be 12 months. You know what I mean? It does it every month.
Yeah.
And you
can.
Yeah. So everyone can do it only one time. Like she can't do it next show because she already used it. Yeah. So I appreciate that.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yep. Sean Urban, 9 months. Chad Jackson. See, they're all doing it now. Thanks, guys. You've been around for a long time.
Oh, this is so cool. I'm so all right. So just explain one more part of it to me.
Okay.
All these cause I don't know if it looks the same for you. Well, Mike and Lisa and Eric, everybody.
Yeah.
So what are they doing that's making it green? That big green highlight for me. What here? Look at me. Yeah. This here.
Yeah,
what is it that's making it? Oh, cool. What's it? How are they doing that?
Because they're a member. They're highlighted a certain color. So you see the star next to them?
I do. Yeah.
That star changes after every couple of months to a different color. So when they click on show everyone how long you've been a member for, you will be highlighted in green. And everyone's green when they do it. Everyone.
Oh, cool.
Members are highlighted in green. Yes.
Wow. Yes. You're so lucky that
Sherry too. Yeah, they're all highlighting it because now I think you just tipped them off. A lot of them didn't know they probably had that. Now they're all doing it because I've never seen them do this the other 11 months.
Oh, cool. Well, that's good. I like that I'm helping. All right, so I'll tell. I'm sorry. I just was so. I see what these guys are saying is that you press this button down here.
Yep. A membership milestone. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Membership milestone under the $sign. Oh, how cool. Look at it. We never knew, everybody's saying. Huh.
They're all doing it. Theo's doing
it. This is great. Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's such a great. Wow. How cool. So, dude, so that bucket had, I would say, probably 150 people in the line for it. I don't know if that was just like right off the jump, but it was no joke. That was a very popular thing. People were really lined up for it.
It just opens from the top, and you yeah, I see.
It's super simple, but obviously beautiful. In my opinion, I love this 100th Disney 100th vibe with the platinum and the purple.
Yes,
it's so cool, man.
My goodness, I entered a contest today to hope to win that. From the Main Street Tree Company, everybody, if you know who they are. They did one today. Which bucket do you like the most? Do you have a lot of them, or did you get a few?
Like, I don't have a ton. I do have both the Figment buckets. Obviously, when that was such a, I just jumped on the train. But the two that I have that I really like is I have Mickey and Minnie, but Steamboat Willie, and they're almost the shape of the kind of balloon popcorn buckets that used to be out.
Oh, yes.
I like those. I do have all the Christmas trees, all those buckets, the gold, the white, the green. I mean, every year I get whatever color they come out with.
Wow. So what a collection that is. Yeah. The Bobber's a junkie.
I know some people have insane 100 bucket collections,
And you see, like you tell us on your stream how people are selling these things on like eBay and stuff.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's kind of, and sometimes it's insane, especially we were at Galaxy's Edge on May the 4th, and there was a lightsaber that was specific. It cost $400. And when I tell you, there were people that had two of them, like walking out. I mean, it was just like you go on eBay and $700. Like, oh.
Oh
Sad.
my gosh. Oh my
Sad.
word.
It's sad. I don't condone it. I mean, I think that if people are going to do it, they should, think about what they're doing. That whole giveaways are cool. I'm going to give away this cool popcorn bucket or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
it creates a market that gets kind of scary. I don't like that aftermarket stuff.
Yes. Everyone's got their favorite buckets in the chat. I see you all. Awesome. Here's a few more things, Tom. This is probably not up our alley, but you may have seen them brand new ears that came out.
Oh, cool. Tink.
There's a Tinkerbell ears. Yes. She looks like she's got a little attitude in the left side. And
yeah, that's my Tinker. That's the Tinkerbell I like right there. The attitude one.
I know. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
And I always know it's my vibe.
They're intrigued by the daisies around the outside too.
Yeah, it is in no means when I look at that color pattern or the design of it.
I know.
Like, that screams Tinkerbell. But
no. I didn't know if this is going to be a big seller or not, but it's relatively new, everybody. I don't know if you saw it.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Disney, they never stop.
No, I know. Here's something I found in Italy. You may have seen this. It's a bag. Italy Pavilion. $2,650 for this bag, everybody. Oh my gosh.
So maybe there's some I'm gonna kind of get close to it. I mean, at first it almost looked like a Coach bag, but it's
a Gucci. It's a Gucci, I think.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yep. It's a Mickey
there
bag.
You go. I mean, that explains that.
Wow.
Hey, how about that? It's gorgeous too. My gosh, it's a backpack too. It's so
That's
pretty.
Right. Yep, Sherry knows it's Gucci. Bloom and Cheese It knows it's Gucci. Yes.
Oh,
welcome in.
It's so pretty, yeah.
Wow, 2,650. Is it gold lined? There must be a gold lining in it. That's what I'm thinking.
It's so incredible how you pay for these names.
Oh my word, Tom.
Wow, it was pretty though. I'll tell you what, I hadn't seen that. That was news to me. That thing was gorgeous.
My goodness. All right, Tom. We talked about a few things, and now let's get into some fun stuff, Tom. Just regular questions I'm going to throw at you. These are like random questions, and the chat can ask them as well. But these are just random.
Catch them as they're coming.
Yeah. So these are just random things. I don't even have many of them. It's just something I just, it's fun. It's fun.
Cool.
When you go to brunch, Tom, let's say you go to brunch, are you more interested in eating the breakfast food or the lunch food when you go to brunches?
Breakfast food, yeah.
Breakfast food, you're going to like the omelet station or?
Yeah, I'm going for that hash brown, sausage, toast, jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Lunch for me is not too much different than dinner most of the time. It includes burgers, pizzas, sandwiches. It's all the same after breakfast. It's all the same.
I'm breakfast too, because usually brunch is between 11 and 2 or whatever, and
yep.
That time of day I'm going for the breakfast, and I work my way towards the carving stations and stuff later on. Yes. Look at everyone saying breakfast. Everyone is saying breakfast. Cheryl Long, how you doing, Cheryl? Hash browns for Amy G. Yep. All right, that's a good one. All right, how about your swimming pool? Are you the type that just jumps in, or do you have to like go in slow?
I jump in. Yeah.
Jump in.
Honestly, if I know it's a nice warm pool, I will walk right in, no problem. But if it's something that I got to get used to, hot or cold, I'm trying to just kind of jump in.
Okay, yeah, I'm the same way. I just got to do it. Just got to do it.
It comes from diving, man. I used to dive. I think I've told this on the stream, and maybe you've heard me say it. But back in the day, before I did the YouTube stuff, I dove. I did diving stuff, and me and my dad would be at the dock ready to jump in the water at 5:30 in the morning. When I tell you the water is cold, it is cold. So I just got used to that idea of like it's best to just jump in and just let yourself figure it out.
Yep. These New England, even the ocean here, you can't just, if you go into your ankles and just stand there, you could be there all day. You just got to go in.
Yeah. 100%. You better run. You just dive in. Yeah.
Jump into a wave. Wave. Oh my gosh.
You have to. You absolutely have to.
So Tom, when you buy something, do you go by price or do you go by rating? Like when you're on Amazon.com or something?
Oh, I'm a rating guy for Amazon. Yeah, I
Yeah,
always use that actually. That's one of my go-to things. If I see something that says it has 4.5 stars and there's 5,000 people that have said that, I'm
yeah,
like, okay. I don't know why it's $10 cheaper. Like the neck fan's a good example of that. That was not the most expensive one you could have bought, but it was by far the one that had the best reviews. I've done that with my computer too. You could always pay more, but I just went with what had the best reviews. Yeah. But I will say I do believe that you kind of pay for what you get.
you do. Same.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
I,
I do believe that strongly. You go and buy a crap TV that Walmart's like, hey man, this 55-inch TV and it's only $400. You're like, there's a reason for that.
oh my gosh.
When
During
it
the
burns out, don't be surprised.
early during the pandemic, I wanted to buy a smart TV, and as you know, you couldn't buy, like, there was nothing around. You almost had to
Oh,
travel
never.
50 miles to find whatever you needed, and there was one left there. I put on hold, and I did it. You know what I mean? But because of the reviews, that's why I did it. I wasn't going to go down here to the place like you said and just pick something up for
Yep.
$400. Yeah, I know.
I
I
do
know.
always believe that the most expensive thing is typically not even the best. When you look at TVs, especially,
Yeah,
there's always some LG or some Sony or Samsung that is so outrageously expensive that it just can't be better than the thing that's a little bit less.
that's right. That's right. Now, what kind of phone are you using when you stream right now?
So I still use the iPhone 12 Pro Max is the
Okay.
one that I like. Yeah, I had the 11 Pro Max for a while, ditched that. I have this that I stream, which I'm using now to do this. But the one that I use like in my day to day, like my daily driver, is the 13 Pro Max. This thing, oh my God, man.
Yeah.
I know I have friends who have the 14. I've played around with it a little bit. This phone, pound for pound, is like,
So I'm thinking I'm making the jump to the 14, Tom, over Memorial Day,
yeah.
because that's what
I don't know. I don't
there'll be
know if it's
deals.
worth the. I don't know if it's worth the extra money. That's my problem.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. I think really, and again, if money's no issue, you always just kind of can get that top of the line piece of Apple product because it's going to be worth it. But if you don't need to have the top of the line and you want something that's just lightning fast and works great, I still think those 11 Pro Maxes, the 12 Pro Maxes, they're just such great phones. I'll tell you what, that
Yeah.
13, if everything I owned was as fast as that phone,
Yeah.
I'd be a happy camper.
Nice. Because there's
What do you eat? What do you have? What do you use?
no, you don't want to know, Tom. I still use a flip phone. No, I don't. I don't. The
No, you don't.
no, we got what do we got? An 8? We got 8s and
I
10s.
was gonna say, what do you have? An 8? What do you got? An 8 plus? What is it?
This one. Yeah,
Let
the
me see
old
the
one.
back camera. The back camera. That's the one I'll need
This is the
to
one I'm
tell
using
you.
for my show. This is one of them.
Oh
That's
man, that might not even be an 8. You might have a
no,
6,
no,
a
it's not a
7.
6. It's not. My daughter has a 5. I think that's an 8 here. But anyway, there's
You
deals
might
out
have
there.
the SE, dude. That's what that thing is, I think.
Oh gosh, I gotta upgrade. I'm
I'm
gonna
telling
do it.
you.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Tom. I'm
Because
telling you.
the 8, man, it had a different camera setup. It had a little kind of a little
Yep.
slot looking camera. Oh, hey, listen, you know what? I mean, I know Jenna was going to be on the show tonight if she was still up here. She has
Yeah.
to go back, but
Uh
she has 500 and whatever thousand subscribers on TikTok,
yeah.
and she uses the same phone that you just showed me.
Yeah. Some of them.
So people don't, people can use whatever works
Yeah.
for them.
Right. Right.
I'm too much of a snob for the phone. I use it all the time. It's such a piece of like not just my creating, but every day I use that phone all day long.
The being a mailman, I get government rates on plans as well. So AT&T, I got a good deal. So I don't want to leave
Good.
them for like T-Mobile, who gives you 4 free iPhone 14s. They'll give you 4 of them if you switch over to. I don't
It's
want.
crazy.
I don't want to switch to T-Mobile though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I have AT&T personally, and that's what
yeah,
I've always said. I like them.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay with that. All right. So if you guys have questions, put them in the chat. We're just chit chatting here. Tom, do you like French fries or onion rings?
Well, I like them both, but if I
Both.
had to
Okay.
pick one, if I
Yeah.
had to pick one, I'm picking onion rings. Yeah.
All right. Crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
I'm a crunchy for
I really?
sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
definitely. There's something about the that bite back. I like that. You know,
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Very good. Are you a night person or a morning person? I think I might know.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't think I've ever been a morning person. I've had morning jobs. I had to wake up in the morning for college and high
Yeah.
school and all that, but I've always hated it. I've always hated it.
Oh gosh. Now
Yeah.
you went to school where? Rhode Island? You went to school?
Yep. So I went to the University of Rhode Island. That's where.
Oh,
Yep.
nice. What town in
Yeah, it
Rhode
was
Island did
cool.
you live in growing up? Do you mind saying?
Dude, you know what's funny is, you've been to Rhode Island, so you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I was born and raised in Newport, which is,
yeah.
everybody goes to Newport.
Everyone goes there. Yep.
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Newport, but I also throughout my entire life I lived in just about every part. I mean, I lived in Providence, which is the capital. I had lived in Narragansett, which is the more beach part where Taylor Swift's from, like Watch Hill. Not where she's
Yep.
from,
Yep.
but she has a place up there. Yeah, and before I came down here, I lived in like one of the oldest parts of Rhode Island, which was called Bristol. I'm sure. I don't know if you've ever been, man, but if you haven't been to Bristol, Rhode Island,
It's old.
take the
Oh,
weekend trip down there. Town
yep.
Hall was built in like 1690.
Ooh,
It's
wow.
crazy, crazy.
Historic stuff. Historic stuff's really cool. I like that.
It's beautiful. It's just so New England. Yeah.
Yeah, Newport, Rhode Island is a place that we'll go to like at least once a year. Do the mansion stuff like that.
Yep.
Go to the restaurants downtown there or
Yep.
Providence Civic Center back in the day. That's what it was. Then I went to the Dunkin' Donuts Center and changed its names
Wow, I was gonna
constantly.
say, man, you were old school with the Providence Civic Center. I'm like, it was called the Duncan Center for a long time after that. That's when I was a kid. It was the Providence Civic Center.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
my
mean,
dad used to take me
I
down there.
remember Providence before the mall was even there. Before Waterfire, before all that. Back when they had the original, the original X Games and stuff. That happened in Newport.
Yep. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, the original X Games. I mean, I saw the Beach Boys at Second Beach in Newport, like during their final tour. Newport was a happening place when I was a kid.
All right, here come the questions now, Tom. I'm looking in the chat. They're all coming in quick. Let's
Hit
see.
me.
Lisa and Mike, what Walt Disney World ride or attraction that is no longer do you miss the most?
Yeah, I'll do these quick. Walt Disney World that I miss the most. It's at I don't. The easy answer for that is Jaws at Universal. Is my
Okay.
most missed attraction of all time. I miss that more than anything. But at Disney, gosh, maybe the Great Movie Ride, something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
the one.
Yeah,
That's it. I love it. I was
something
going to
like
say
that. Yeah,
good
Splash
answer.
Mountain now, though. I guess
I know, right? It's going to change.
I
You're
don't
going to
know how it's
constantly.
gonna go.
What made you move to Florida? John the
Disney,
Bob.
John. Yeah,
Yeah.
Disney. I tell people all the time, I don't know how I feel about Florida, but I can tell you that if it wasn't for Disney, I might have moved home by now.
Flavor jelly. There we go.
Oh, jelly. Oh gosh, I like. My favorite would be probably like a raspberry jelly, probably.
Are you a Swiftie?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a Swiftie, but I've always. I think I saw Taylor Swift host SNL maybe in like 2010, something like that, when she was super young and corny, and she did
Yeah.
such a great job. I was convinced from that moment on. I was like, even if her songs aren't for me, but I did like the pop stuff when she made the change. I was like, okay, I could listen. And I've seen these pictures and videos from her concerts this year. I'm sure you have too, because
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody's been posting them. It looks amazing. She
It's
puts on what a
incredible.
crazy show.
$660 to sit in the last row of Gillette Stadium in the corner.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. When was your first trip to Disney? Jess wants to know. How long ago was that?
Yeah, that was 95 was my first trip to Disney World. I stayed in All Star Movies. Might have been 96. But when they first opened,
Yeah.
whenever All Star first opened, my grandma brought me down. We did our thing. It was great.
Like we all started out in one of those cheap hotels at first. Cheryl Long
Yeah.
was, yep, your favorite color. Your favorite color.
It's changed so much throughout my life. I think now that my beard's starting to become more of this color, it's like kind of just a white. I think I just like white, clean white color. Blue though. If I had to pick a color, since white's kind of a cheap answer, blue. Like blue.
Do you like the Legend of Zelda franchise, Emma?
Yeah, hey, so I don't really know much about Zelda. I know Link. I know that I know enough about it, but I've never played a single game. And I know that the hype is real right now because there was a midnight release for that new Zelda game a couple nights ago, and everybody's going crazy about it.
Oh man, that's right.
What was that? You had something. Was that Coach? Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was saying that I hit the casinos in Newport,
Yep.
then the IHOP at the end. You
Yeah,
know it.
Highlight it was called. That's what it was called.
Oh my gosh, great movie ride. Everyone's saying, Tom, no, how many Spirit jerseys do you have?
Yeah, I do. It's 37, 38. Me and Jenna counted the other night.
Here's a one from Triton. That's a lot. Wow.
I know it was. I couldn't believe it.
What is your favorite Oreo? Mine is the chocolate cream filled one. Oh,
double stuffed, man. Double stuffed. 100%. You can fry them. You can crush them up. Do whatever the hell you want with them.
Yes. If you get a job at Walt Disney World or Universal, what job would it be, Tom?
I worked at Disney when I first moved here. I worked at Paddlefish for a while, actually. If I had to pick a job at Disney, I would probably want to do something that was in entertainment. Maybe, do the little. That's such a great question, isn't it?
Because you're into food and you're into being around people. I mean,
I would, hands down, if you were to say, Tom, you could be the general manager of any of these restaurants, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But something I would truly enjoy would maybe be working with like a character, being a character attendant. Honestly, VIP tour guide. If I could take any job and they just hand it to me, I would try to do that because from there you can really work up in the company and show people
That's a good job.
Yeah.
Do you miss New England in the restaurant business up here? Because I know you worked at some Mexican restaurants back in the day.
Man. Well, I worked at a lot of places. Newport, speaking of it, the Black Pearl, which is a super famous restaurant down there. I worked for 7 years of my life, and I'm not that old. Yeah, I don't miss the restaurant business. I do miss the culture of it. It's very specific. I'm sure, you're a mailman, right? You guys have, your bond. It's the same in, a restaurant. You get this bond going because you're all going through the muck all the time, Yeah, so it's I miss that camaraderie, but I don't miss the actual job, and I miss New England like crazy, but not going back anytime soon.
No, you're not going to come visit, huh? I told you.
I think maybe within the next 3 years, I'm gonna rent a car and I'm gonna do the drive.
We'll do some Red Sox games. What's your favorite resort?
The Riviera is my home resort, so I have to
take
the Riviera number one.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. I own a little bit of property there.
Oh, this might get too personal, Tom. Are you serious with anyone?
Yes, of course I am. Yeah, everybody sees Jenna all the time. Yeah, Jenna's been my girlfriend. I don't know. Gosh, going on 9 months now. Yes. I'm taken by my lovely girlfriend.
They're all trying to dish off their daughters on you. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Best dish you ever made?
The best dish that I've ever made? Oh, it's got to be that steak, man. That steak is off the chain.
Yeah. Awesome. Welcome in, KK. Good to see you.
Yep.
You'd be a good photo pass, Amy says. You'd be good at photo pass.
I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I need more power. I need more. I would have an issue after years of working for myself, being like a little photo pass minion.
Oh, man.
Maybe if I could be one of those photo pass coordinators that just bosses them all around and tells them, go take the shot over there or go over there. I would be good at that. I'd be like, hey, listen, I just saw this beautiful shot. I want you to go line it up and take the picture.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I need
love
more
your
power.
cookies. There it is.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
All right. So,
they
know about you. A lot of them already know about you.
Yeah, of course. Everybody, you guys are great. Anybody ever got any questions for me? We do this type of thing every single day on my channel. I'm an open book. So thanks for the questions. I appreciate it.
No problem. That was them going through. So here's another thing. Before you go, Tom, we're going to do another giveaway for my subscribers in the chat right now. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask a question. The first 10 people that come up on the screen, I'll take their names, and then I'll ask Tom 1 through 10 again, and then that person will win.
Oh, cool. I'm putting this down. This is going away.
Yeah. All right. So here we go.
Blacked out and going down.
Here's my question for the chat. Hopefully they're all ready. You guys are my subscribers. You guys help this channel out greatly. So this is it. So this is for Disney stickers, the Mola Man tag for your luggage, and also Buzz Lightyear stamps. Okay. I threw in the gift card to my members because they pay into me. So they get a little bit more. All right. So they're all ready. Oh, my Coach N. Coach N, Yankees. I don't know if you're going to win with that, Coach. You're not going to win
Quick
with
fingers. Quick fingers.
that. All right. Here it is, everyone. First 10 that write this correct answer in, and I'm going to go by my device next to me because I think it's a little quicker than the screen in front of me. What ride do I hold the record for that I still think is true? What ride? What ride?
I'd have had it in pretty quick. I would have had that in
Wes.
pretty quick.
Busy Getting Disney is in it. Do you know Wes?
Oh, of course. I know Wes, and
Okay.
I know his two best friends, his left and his right bicep.
Yeah. Hey, Chad, you already won, so I can't include you this time. All right, Chad? All right, there we go. Sorry, Chad, you can't win twice. I know you would re-gift it. All right, so we got Wendy D. Who we got? Jess is in there. Jess got Disney. I see a Jess. Wendy Darling. Wendy, there's a different Wendy. Gonna make sure that's in there. We got Sean Urban. Sean Urban, the legend. Lindsay D. You're in there. Ann Gildak, welcome in. She came in on the giveaway one. Ann, good to see you. Lisa and Mike. Yeah, right up the street. That's 8. Christina G. Christina, how you doing, Christina? And I got Coach N. I'm gonna extend it to 15 because I see a lot of them got it. John Edinger. There you go. Who else we got? Mel 97. And who we got? Surf Bum made it in. Hope you're feeling better, Surf Bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 3 more to do. I got Emily. Yep, Emily's in there. John the Barber. Lorna. And Laurie. Laurie Menard. Okay, you made it in, Laurie. And it stopped right at Share a Dream Come True. Everyone knew it. I only could take 15 on this one. Tom has extended his stay with me tonight, so I appreciate him over.
Cool, buddy.
All right, here we go. So Tom,
for the record, I had the full hour in me. We still got a good 6 minutes of energy right here.
All right, here we go. So
you got to do me a favor though, because I think I know some of those numbers. So next to everybody's name, how about you just randomize it completely?
Yep. I'm gonna hold on. I just want to.
Cool.
Let me
because I was like, I'd be very hard pressed to hear Mike and Lisa at number 8 and be like, it's somebody else.
You remember that, Tom?
Mm-hmm. This is where Anthony had brought me a bagel. And then I had taken it out of a bag and eaten it raw.
I kept it frozen. Oh
raw.
My gosh, that was so funny. Yes, all of you who said Tower of Terror, you are correct. This is back. Here we go. In the early stages, that's me, the third guy in. We did it 200 times. We got to do our drop after hours, everyone. They let us in all by ourselves, and they held up the numbers 200 with exclamation points. They gave those to us, and they held actually this picture as you come off the ride. This was hanging in the picture area for a long time. And being in there after hours was so much fun. And actually, as you all know, who came in after us and we couldn't see them, the singer herself. She was a singer. What's her name? I already forget her name. But she was the singer, and we couldn't see her. They wouldn't let us get off with her. It's too bad. Mariah Carey. That's who it was. Mariah Carey. All right, Tom. So here we go.
The singer.
I know.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
I was expecting a much less famous name. What is it? Mariah Carey.
They wouldn't let us. They said, stay on the ride. The other people are getting off, and there she was with 3 guys, and they got into their Humvee and drove off. Right at the bottom of the Tower of Terror.
She's uber famous.
Yeah. After hours. It was so fun being there with nobody. It really was.
Yeah, that's a core memory.
So here we go, everybody. Okay. So I got the names mixed up, Tom, I swear. And you're going to give me a number between 1 and 15.
Between 1 and 15, sir, I'd like number 9.
Okay, here we go. Whose name is that? 9 is Ann Gilnack still here? Hey, Danny. Welcome in. Ann Gilnack. Ann, you're also a member of the channel, too. You actually won the...
Good. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see if she's still... Yes, she said, yes, I'm here. She said, yes. So, Ann, I know you're friends with me on Instagram. Just message me your address, and I'll get that out to you, Ann. Congratulations, Ann. You get the Disney stickers, the Mola Man tag for the luggage, and the Buzz Lightyear stamps. So there's some collectors items. Cool. 91 of us in here, Tom. This is more than I get for my regular show.
Well, I hope they've all hit the like button.
I know. That's true.
Make sure that want to make sure that Anthony has his 100 likes tonight. So please get those in.
Just a few things before you go, Tom. Speaking of Tower of Terror, these are some hidden facts about the Tower of Terror. Some of you may not know. The inspection certificate, which is on the ride. You go inside the actual tower. You look off to the left or the right, I think is when you walk in. There's a sticker on the wall. October 2nd, 1959. The airing of the first Twilight Zone. So you'll see that number on a certificate inside the actual elevator when you get on it.
Cool.
So look through the crate to your left. You'll see it. That's right. Just some stuff you may not have known about the Tower of Terror. The Tower of Terror is the second tallest in Disney.
Yep.
Compared to Everest. You know why they made it 199.5 feet, Tom?
I do. Yeah, it has to do with FAA regulation.
That's right. Because if they did 200 feet, they'd have to put like a light on the top of it.
A beacon. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you knew that.
I've got some Tower of Terror facts. If they're not in here, I'll hit
it's just I was just.
No, keep going. I got a bunch of them. Trust me.
So the Imagineers had to watch 156 episodes. That's what was required to put the theming together. And everything you see inside the queue are actual artifacts they've taken from all over the world to make it look like that type of hotel.
It's amazing.
So, and imagine if there actually was a hotel you could stay in Disney that was like
incredible.
It would be incredible.
It makes so much money.
Now, when you walk in and you see the bellhop before you go into the room where they play the show, behind them is a sign that says 16 diamonds. Now, as you know, when you go to a hotel, they only can go up to 5 diamonds.
I was going to say, what's that?
This is just 16 diamonds. It was something they played different. I don't know the reason for it, but it's nothing like it. So I just want you to go look for that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Those are just some.
So a fun fact is Rod Sterling, who was the host of the Tonight Show. I almost said because I'm so used to thinking I'm so used to thinking you're Johnny Carson over here. There you go. I was gonna say I said it last time. Yes, sir. I'll be over here like
right. You are, sir.
You are correct, sir. Yes. Very good, sir.
Yeah.
So he obviously was long passed away when the Tower of Terror was created. They use a piece of old footage of him saying, "This you may recognize as a," and then it cuts his piece and it says service elevator, right? It's all a voiceover done by a guy who sounds like him, but the footage is actually real archival footage. That's a fun little fact that most people have no idea about.
Yeah, because that's not totally him saying that whole thing.
It's not. It's all a voiceover. Yeah, it's 100% voiceover, but it is his clip of him saying, "This you may recognize as," and I think it was a lost episode, so whatever he was talking about. But then they do that cut to. It's the Tower of Terror is an amazing ride, and you certainly hold what a cool record.
Yeah, I got to see like pretty much the whole thing because they even took me around the back when the line was too long. So when you go around the back now, I think is Cars back there or is that on the way? So
that's Lightning McQueen. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a way to get in the tower that way, and they bring you up another elevator right up to the level of where the actual elevators go on.
Yep.
So yeah, they would take us.
100%. Yeah. That's so cool, man. You have had such a, I can't imagine. Must have been so
13,
much
13
fun.
days in Disney, and that we all decided, my 3 buddies and I, just let's try for this thing. I'm like, all right,
Yep. Oh, that's cool.
I know.
Yeah, the tower is an interesting place. Back when Disney cared about things like sight lines and stuff, I tell people this all the time when I'm in. If you were looking in Epcot from the beginning of World Showcase, kind of where Mexico is, if you look over towards Morocco, you can see the Tower of Terror. And the only reason that the Tower of Terror is the iconic pink kind of color that it is because it had to blend in with the Moroccan pavilion, which is that same exact pink color.
That's an Imagineer right there, because otherwise you're looking at Morocco and you see the tower in the back, and it looks like it's supposed to be there. It looks like it's supposed to be there.
It 100,000% looks like it's supposed to be there. Nowadays, you look at the Haunted Mansion from, Big Thunder Mountain, you see Rapunzel's tower, you're like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Yeah.
Because I know
Disney used to be a little bit,
Coronado Springs is where I like to stay when I go down, and you can see the tower from there. You can see some of Typhoon Lagoon, some of the fireworks as well. Yes.
Yeah, Batu that's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Anthony, you're the man, dude.
I'll let you go. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I had a blast. No, please. That was great. You had like 97 people. I wanted to make sure that we got at least down to like 80 something before we cut the.
Yeah, Tom.
Before we cut them loose.
We're at 98 likes. So if you have 2 more likes in you out there, 2 more.
Get those likes in.
We could do it. I just want to say congratulations to Chad Jackson tonight, and also Ann Gilnack. That's right. We need 1 more, Chad says. 1 more for 100.
Yeah.
And
you're going to get more than 100, yeah.
Yeah, I know people. Johnny Neverland from Maine just came in. Look at Johnny.
There you go.
There it is. There's the 102. All right. Thanks, everybody. That's all. Everyone, thank Tom. Go check him out, everyone. Tom Does Disney. He goes live every day. Just keep your notifications on, and you'll get some fun stuff. Yes.
Including right after this.
Yeah. Oh, you're going live after this. Okay. I'll let you go,
Still
Tom.
got to appreciate you, buddy.
I'll close out my show here. All right. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Everyone, that was Tom Does Disney. And thank you so much, everyone, for being on the show tonight. Welcome in, Tommy, to 2 giveaways. You guys just messaged me, those of you who have won. Amazing night. And you guys, excellent questions for Tom tonight. You guys came through with some good questions. I didn't think he'd be on for the full hour. I was expecting this to be 30 minutes. Just one other thing. I don't know if you guys knew about this. Did you guys see the Eat to the Beat list that came out, coming out? I don't know if you guys can see that at home. This is a list of a lot of the music coming in to Eat to the Beat here. You guys see anybody interesting that you like in there? I see, let me see here. Oh, Tiffany. She always comes. I know she always comes. I saw Sugar Ray there before. Sugar Ray is, he always says when he shows up at Epcot or Eat to the Beat is his wife and family love coming with him for this show. They love it so much. And so they make it into a vacation. Boys to Men. Yep. Boys to Men is in there. It's a cool lineup, right? You guys see that. And what else you got in there? You got Philip Phillips. Oh my gosh. Hoobastank. Yeah. Air Supply. Oh my gosh. Hanson, right? They sing Umbop. So there you go. That's a cool lineup coming in. All right, everybody. So that was some cool stuff for tonight. Now, next week, I got family coming in, and the week after is Memorial Day. So I don't know what I'll be doing over the next 2 weeks here. I don't know. I might do something next week. I can try to squeeze it in with the fam. But I do have a lineup in June starting. I got We Like Theme Parks coming on. We Like Theme Parks coming on the first Monday in June. Tanya, the crazy Disney lady, is in talks with me for a June show. She's going to Disneyland, so she's going to do this after her trip to Disneyland. And I've been talking to Myers and the Mouse. Maybe you know who that is. Myers and the Mouse. Trying to organize something with him. I think we might be able to arrange something for June. So there you go. And if you know a Disney creator who wants to come on, urge them to come on, everyone. We can do that. Coach, I know it. I know the Red Sox are back in last place. I see it. I see it happening. Yep. Now, The Curtis family. Curtis family. What's it say? Where are you? I'm ready. I was behind the screen there. All right. That's what I thought. I thought she's going to Disneyland. I told her when she gets back, she can get a hold of me. And she said, sure. So there you go. All right, everyone. We know what to do. I see a lot of you with the snips already. I see a lot of you going. We went over an hour tonight. What we're going to do, thank you for those 100 likes. We'll do this again when we hit, I don't know, 8,000, 10,000. Let's see what we can do. So share it out. Francisco, how you doing, buddy? Share out my streams. Share out the Mola Man. Everybody, help control the pet population. Get your pets spayed or neutered, everyone. Have a good night.